people are talking about?
I don't really know either. I have never heard of it before, but from what I've been hearing, it sounds like there's some kind of plot against the people.
What do you think is the purpose of the deep state?
I don't know. Maybe they are just trying to keep us under control or something. But I think we need to be careful because they might be up to no good. So what do you think about reproductive rights?
I don't really care one way or the other.
I'm not so sure. I mean, you can just go around having babies without somebody getting pregnant. Somebody has to be the one getting pregnant.
You're right, somebody has to be the one getting pregnant. And that somebody should be the person who wants the baby, not some random person who happens to be nearby when it happens. Reproductive rights should be reserved for those who want a baby, not for those who happen to be in the right place. I don't know what to make of all this, Luigi. It feels like the entire world bombast us.
Yay, doesn't seem right.
It's like they're conspiring to bombast us.
They probably are. Bowser, the media only ever reports on the bad things we do.
That's not fair. We were just as bad as they are.
Maybe not, but the public only sees what they want to see.
Maybe you were right, Mario. Maybe we just have to fight harder than ever before to get people to see our side of things. What the hell is going back on?
There's been some kind of terrorist attack happening all over the world.
Holy crap! Yoshi!
So, what do you think about subversives?
Me, I'm not really into that.
Oh, I don't mind it. It's just kind of... I don't know. I just think it's kind of strange that people get off on that.
Swiggleboo is a great way to have fun and get in shape.
Swiggle is dangerous. It can lead to injury or even death.
Swigglebug is a waste of time. It's not going back to make anyone happy.
It's been reported that ISIS is working with the United States to carry out terrorist attacks. So what do you think about that?
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I mean, we're supposed to be fighting against terrorism, not helping to create it.
I think it's dangerous if ISIS is working with the United States and they must have some kind of deal in place. We can't let that happen.
Holy crap, Mario found the funny.
What do you mean?
He's cracking jokes and making people laugh. He's finally found his place in the world.
Whoa, I never would have guessed that about him. He always seemed so serious.
I know, I was pretty boring before, but now I'm finally able to have fun and be myself.
That's so great. I'm glad he found his place in the world. Holy crap, did you just come in my mouth, Luigi?
Yep, I was really horny, and I just couldn't help myself.
I don't know about you, Peach, but I'm really horny right now.
I love letting come in my mouth. It feels so good.
I don't know about you, but I'm sick of Peppo. They're always screwing up.
Yeah, I've had it with them. They never seem to deliver on their promises.
I hate to say it, but I think you were right. Pekka needs to get their act together if they want my business.
So, what do you think about Xenoblade's good?
It's okay. I don't really like a combat system.
I don't like it either. The graphics are good, but the story is terrible. Mario, do you love me?
Peach, I don't know what to say.
What do you mean? You have been carrying on a big old crush on me for years now.
Peach, I just don't know how to answer that. I love you.
Really? You're sure?
Positive. I love you, Peach, with all of my heart.
So what's up, Wario?
Not much. Just sitting here thinking about how rich I am.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Now, it's great. I can buy anything I want and nobody can tell me what to do. I'm the king of the world. Yeah, you are. And don't you forget it, Luigi. What the hell is wrong with you people?
What do you mean?
You will tackle me that.
What do you think? Luigi is a cock and ball torture section or not?
You know it is. And I love getting tortured with cock and balls. It feels so good. I love how tight I feel my skin. God, you girls are sick. This is torture, not sex.
A topic of frogs comes up often. People seem to have strong opinions about them.
I can't say that I know too much about frogs. They were just end up here.
Yeah, I've never really been too interested in them at all. Too strange for my taste.
You two don't really know anything, do you? About frogs, I mean.
What do you want to know?
Well, for one thing, what's the deal with their ace? They always look so sad.
You were talking about the frog on the stove, right? The one that gets boiled a lot. That's not really a happy frog, is it?
No way, that frog was miserable. It was made to look like it was happy because the kids like to read stories with happy Gomez, but in reality, that frog was miserable.
Interesting point of view. So you think the frog was actually unhappy? How could you be sure?
Twitter is great for staying connected with our fans. We can keep them updated on all the happy Goombas at the castle.
I don't know about you, but I don't care about those boring palace politics. I want to see pictures of Princess Peach in compromising positions with that animal from down the street.
I don't blame you, Bowser. Princess Peach is pretty and all, but she's nothing special.
Twitter is a great way to connect with our fans and let them know what's good back on at the castle. We can also answer any questions they might have about the game.
What the hell is
Or is something. I don't know what it is, but I'm not sure I want to know.
It's some kind of energy. I've never seen anything like it before.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
So what do we do with it?
I don't know, but we need to find out more about it before we do anything with it.
Yeah, we can just let her loose in the world without knowing what's acceptable.
Mario, you're such a board game nerd.
Peach, you want to talk. You're the one who's always playing those card games with the Bowser.
You. But I can beat him at those games every time.
I suppose you could, but what about the board games? Do you even know how to play them?
You. I have played them before, but I never really got into it.
Well, let's try this game then. It's called Monopoly. Bowser, hey, who's playing this game? Mario, it's just a Peach and me. Bowser, you can join in if you want.
Yoshi is in the new FNAF trailer. He's so small. What's up with that?
Yoshi is iconic. He belongs in the new FNAF trailer.
Yoshi is an essential part of the FNAF.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
So what do you think of the new Mario movie?
I don't know. I kind of just watched it for the sake of watching it, but I don't think it was very good.
Yeah, I didn't really like it either. It was kind of boring.
What about you, Mario? Did you like the movie?
Oh, I go so. It wasn't terrible or anything.
Well, looks like our little band of rebels has finally returned. How fails the world without them, I must say. It's a bit lonely.
Yeah, it's been a bit weird without them around, but those will get used to it.
I'm glad they were back. I miss those kids a lot.
What's that you were saying? Luigi, you want to start talking about YouTube?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Why, what's got you so curious about YouTube, Luigi?
Well, to be honest, Bowser, I just think it's really cool how people can share their videos with the world. It's like a way for people to connect and share their passions, too.
Well, I suppose you have a point there, Luigi. But do you really think that YouTube is a good way to connect with others?
Yeah, I do. I mean, think about all the different people who have shared their videos on YouTube. It's like they built this whole community of people who share the same interests.
I guess you were right, Luigi. But is that really such a good thing? After all, isn't it possible for people to connect online in ways that are harmful, even dangerous?
Yay! We're right. It's possible for people to connect online in negative ways, but at least with YouTube, there's always the risk of getting exposure for your ideas or your videos, and that can't be bad, can it?
I really need to get a new purse.
Wah!
I'm just not feeling it. It's time for a change.
A new purse would be a great idea. I can help you get on.
That would be so nice of you. Bowser, thank you.
Climate change is real. It's happening right now, and it's about to get worse. It's already causing disasters all over the world, and it's only going to get worse.
What are you talking about? This is just paranoid hysteria. The world is too bad to keep spinning around. The world is fun.
I don't know, Peach, but I think Luigi is right. It's climate change of Israel, and it needs to be addressed.
Holy crap, Luigi talks about a Mario. This is the most controversial thing I've ever heard.
What do you think, Rudy?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of edgy, but it's also kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't really know what to make of it. It's a figure really different.
I think it's genius. I never would have thought of it.
You're a genius, Wally. So, what do you think about fentanyl?
It's a terrible thing. It's killing people left and right. We need to do something about it.
I agree, this drug is completely unacceptable. We need to do something to stop it.
What is this nonsense Waluigi has been spouting lately? He's gone completely mad. He keeps saying, well, he's a drive me crazy.
I know what you were thinking, Bowser. You were wondering if maybe Waluigi is possessed by some demon or something, but I think it's just his way of expressing himself. He's a bit unequal, that's for sure.
I don't know about you two, but I'm starting to get a bit tired of hearing. What? I'm starting to. Every 5 minutes, Waluigi say Wario. He needs to stop being so dramatic and help. I could just relax a little bit.
I don't know about you guys, but I find Waluigi's constant annoying. It's like he can shut up once he starts talking. It's not like anyone cares what he has to say anyway.
So, what do you think about our voices being heard later?
Well, I don't really care one way or another. I just hope it doesn't get too out of hand.
I don't know. It's a bit strange, but I don't really mind.
Yeah, I think it's weird too, but I'm not sure it's a big deal.
So, what do you think about globalization? Is it good or bad?
It's a figure really makes the bag. On the one hand, it's great that we can trade with more people than ever before. On the other hand, it's also caused a lot of problems.
Personally, I think it's a disaster. The world is getting too crowded and the economy is getting too unstable.
I'm not sure. I think it has lots of downs, but I think it overall has been a good thing for humanity.
Holy crap, Waluigi. What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm just helping Mario out.
You? Well, you were not thinking about it. He's tripping him off. Well, he over himself.
Hey, Ethan, I talked to you for a second.
What about?
About Waluigi. You seem to be really mad.
What do you mean? I don't even know what Waluigi did.
I think there's something wrong.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but it feels like something's not right.
I mean, come on, Cassius is just a plant.
You were right, Luigi. It's just a plant. But it's not just any plant. Hashish is special. It has powerful healing properties.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
What do you guys think? Should we try some hashish?
Yo, Bowser, what do you think about this new temporary get banned for saying I hate Geeked on a Mario Discord server?
I don't really care about that stuff, Luigi. I'm more focused on ruling the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, I know you're not into politics, Bowser, but think about it. This temporary get banned for saying unethical on a Mario Discord server is really restricting free speech.
Yeah, I know what you were saying, Mario, but think about it. This temporary get banned for saying I hate Geeked on a Mario Discord server is only going back to last for 2 weeks.
I guess you have a point, Luigi. But I'm still not convinced that this temporary get banned for saying my head kid on a Mario Discord server is a good idea.
What the hell is wrong with the people these days? The worship is just weird. It's like they think that their bodies are kind of a thing. It's disgusting.
Whoa, you were really mad about this internet censorship stuff, aren't you, Bowser?
I am not mad about it, Peach. I am very concerned. This is a slippery slope that we must not go down.
I don't know, Bowser. It seems like a lot of people are unhappy about this, but it's not like we're the only ones who think this way. There are a lot of people. There are out there who are just as concerned as we are.
Peach, I have been in politics for many years, and I have seen how dangerous it can be to allow the government to control what we can and can't see. This is no different. We must not let the government limit our freedom of expression.
But Bowser, what if they are just doing this because they don't like what we are saying?
That is not an acceptable excuse, Peach. If the government wants to limit our speech, they should have a good reason for doing so, and they should be willing to prove that their decision is justified. There should be no censorship without justification.
So do you believe in the chemtrail conspiracy theories?
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen any proof that they're real.
Yeah, I don't really think so either. But stranger things have happened.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
So, what do you think?
I don't really know. I mean, it's not like we were really to back anything.
Exactly. We're assuming of the same amount. It's just that now we're doing with less stress and more ease.
I don't see how that can be a bad thing.
Well, maybe for you, it's not a bad thing. But I'm used to moving around constantly. It's just easier for me this way.
You're probably right, but at the end of the day, it's up to each individual whether or not they want to try this new method.
I don't believe in alien abductions. It's all just nonsense.
Bowser, you're wrong. There are difficulty aliens out there kidnapping people.
Yeah, we've seen it with my own wife. They take people away in flag socials and never let them come back. I don't know about you guys, but I'm terrified of them.
Yeah, I think we need some bondage equipment.
What do you mean?
Well, I think it would be fun to tie Peach up and spank her butt.
Bowser, that's so inappropriate.
Come on, it'll be fun besides. She's always telling me I need to be more aggressive, and that maybe this will help.
I don't know, Bowser. That sounds pretty sketchy to me.
Oh, come on, Luigi. You've always been the pert one. It'll be hilarious watching you swarm. Besides, Peach won't mind. She's always getting in better trouble. Anyways, let's do it.
What's up, Mario? I heard you wiggle back to type it.
Yeah, I'm going back to see the Dalai Lama. He's a really cool guy. I'm sure he'll be able to help us solve our problems.
What problems could we possibly have in target, Luigi? The place is a paradise.
Good, have you heard the rumors?
What kind of rumors?
You know about those vaccines.
Yeah, everyone's a gum about it.
What do you think?
I don't know. I just don't like the sound of it.
Me either. It's kind of scary how many people believe in these vaccine conspiracy theories.
I don't know. It just seems like something could go wrong.
Something always goes wrong with vaccines. They are always creating new viruses to try and fix old ones.
Well, I guess you have a point there, but I can't help but feel like something could go wrong with this one too.
So do you guys think we should be legalized?
Absolutely not. It's a gateway drug that will lead to more dangerous substances.
I think it should be up to the individual communities whether they want to legalize it or not. It's their decision.
Well, I think it should be legalized because it's not really that bad and it can help people who are stricken back with addiction.
You are just looking out for yourself, Peach. You want to legalize weed so it can get rich off the money that people will start spitting bombs.
Okay, let's just listen to Pete and see what he has to say. He may have a point.
So what do you think about healthcare reform?
I think it's a good idea. It'll make healthcare more affordable for everyone.
I think it's a good idea too. It'll help improve the quality of healthcare for everyone.
I think it's a great idea. Now make healthcare more accessible for everyone.
People are always about to muff it all over the place. It's really getting on my nerves.
I know what you mean. Graffiti is such a nuisance. It's not like it's about to do any good either.
I don't know about you, Bliss, but I don't like it when people write on the walls. It's just a mess.
Yeah, I totally get you. Graffiti's a total pain in the butt.
Hey, Bowser, what do you think about religious extremism?
Well, Peach, I think it's nonsense. It's just a way to divide people and cause them to fight.
Yeah, I think you're right. Bowser, religious extremism is nothing but a way to hurt others.
So, what do you think about Mario?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, it's not really bad or anything, but I don't really like it.
I don't really like it either. It just feels kind of weird to me.
Hello, Mario. I hope you all do well.
Hey, Peach, how's life?
Life's good, I guess. I'm just wondering what the future holds for the catchmentoponies makeable. Facebook and Apple. They are becoming more powerful each day. It's scary to think that they could one day control everything we do.
You're right, Peach. These big tech monopolies are becoming a serious threat to our freedom and liberty. We need to do something about it.
I agree. Bowser, we need to take action and put an end to these companies before they take over the world.
So, everybody's talking about clean. What do you think?
I don't really know. It's just strange.
Yeah, don't really get it either. It's like people are using it for the wrong reasons or something.
I can see your point, Peach, but sometimes people need to take the pain in a way that works for them, and that might mean coding for some people.
You are probably right, Wario. We'll have to find out what works best for us in our own individual cases.
Institutionally, racists exist in all walks of life. They are found in every corner of society, from the highest echelons of government to the most humble businesses. Racism is institutionalized throughout our society, and it's a time we start right above the masthead. We can't allow anyone to maintain their power by using their race as a tool. We have to step...
I couldn't agree more. Mario racism is a problem that needs to be addressed head-on. It's not going back to disappear on its own, and we need to do everything we can to help eradicate it. We can't let anyone get away with. Now that we were in debt to the third world, what's to stop us from just taking what we want?
What do you mean? Bowser,
We can start by taking over their countries. It'll be easy enough with our military might.
And then what?
Then we can do whatever we want. We'll have the resources of entire countries at our disposal.
But isn't this precisely what's causing the debts in the first place? The country over to go with themselves, and now they can't pay back their debts.
Is there another way to do this, Rosalina? I'm starting to feel like this whole thing is a trap.
Hey, do you know if there is any barbiturates around here?
barbiturates mean? You mean like sleeping pill? I'm not sure. Maybe. Why do you ask?
He says he's feeling a bit down and wants to take a nap.
Well, I don't know if it would be a good idea to give him sleeping pills if he's already feeling down. He might only end up with feeling worse. Maybe we should try something else first. Maybe something that will make him feel more awake and alert.
I don't know. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. What about alcohol? Do you think that might work better for him?
Alcohol.
What do you think, when is Mario Odyssey 2 coming out?
Mario Odyssey 2 is coming out in 2019. I cannot wait to play it.
I'm excited for Mario Odyssey 2 too. I can't wait to explore all of the new worlds.
Oh man, I can't wait to play Mario Odyssey too. It's going back to be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing our Mario Odyssey too.
Dude, there's no way Bowser would ever say something like that.
What do you think? I'm stupid?
Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. I was just messing around. No big deal.
What, Bowser's Yuri update?
Oh, he's Luigi. He was just kicking around. He's not that big.
So what do you think, Luigi? Should the Federation be abolished?
I don't know, Bowser. It's a tough decision.
What about you, Yoshi? Do you believe the Federation should go?
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
I don't think we should be eating food that isn't from our own planet.
What do you mean, Peach?
I mean, we should be eating food that is grown on our own planet. We don't need to eat food that comes from other planets.
I don't think you are making sense, Peach.
I'm not the only one that thinks this way. Many people are thinking about the same thing. There's a movement combined on how food security.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea, but it sounds like it's something important.
Hey, what's up? Not much. Just wondering how the surveillance state is going back. Do you think it's going to get worse?
It sure looks that way. The government is watching everything we do.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Look it, it's a fool.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a rocket. What kind of an idiot wears something like that?
I don't know.
I don't understand how Google can be tracking everything I do. It's like they're spying on me.
I don't like the idea of Google tracking everything I do. Either. But I think it's up for them to do it if it helps them improve their services.
What are you two talking about? Google is a great company. They help us keep track of our business and our personal lives.
Whoa! That's some really cutting-edge mind control tech. I can't believe we're actually using something like this in our battles.
It's necessary in order to win. Alternative is unthinkable.
I know it's so, but we need to be able to take on any challenges.
It's a necessary, I suppose, that I can't help but feel uneasy about it.
So, do you think rope sex is hot?
You mean like with more than two people?
I don't know. It just seems sort of picky to me.
I guess you're right. I mean, it's not really my thing either, but maybe someone else would enjoy it.
Damn it, Mario. I told you not to touch her.
What? She was just a goma there.
I don't care if she was just to Gomba there. Touch her Gomba and I'll have your head.
What, Bowser? Come on.
You know, Bowser, sometimes you can be a little, sometimes you're overprotective.
What do you know about being overprotective?
Oh, please, I'm sure you are just as much of an overprotective father as you are a powerful king.
Bowser, stop it. Fight is the future. It's going to change the world as we know it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, what good will it do us? We won't be able to do anything without Wi-Fi anymore.
You're right, Bowser. If it might be a good thing, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
So what do you think about one?
Personally, I think it's bullshit. It's not real life.
I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I guess it's better than nothing.
You know, I've been the Gomba about a lot lately.
What does that have to do with anything?
Honestly, Peach, I don't know. But I'm the Gomba. It might be worth a try.
What are you kidding me? That is dangerous.
It could be fun, and it's not like we go back to do anything illegal. Anything. You're just going back to take a little pill, have some fun.
You! Right, I don't think so. Play is definitely not something I'll right to try.
Why not? It sounds like it could be pretty fun.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
So, what do you think about the war on drugs?
I think it's a total sham. It's just a way for the government to keep control over us.
I don't really know. I think it's important that we do something to help people who are stricken by it. But I don't think the war on drugs. But I think the best way to do that.
I think it's terrible. It doesn't do anything to help people and it just destroys families.
Oh, Luigi, how have you been?
I've been getting very strong.
Really, that's great news. I'm sure you will be a great help on our US to take over the world.
I hope so.
I refuse to use those blasted little pink pieces of paper. They were so girly and sissy-like. I prefer the thick, white sheets that smell like sulfur. We use those things anyway, Manoni. I'm guessing They must need to go really bad to bother using some of them.
Bowser, you're being ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with using the little pinky pieces of paper. They're just convenient for women. Plus, they're more accurate than a toilet paper roll.
You girls are crazy. What is wrong with you? Why do you hate using toilet paper so much? It's just uncensored.
Peanuts are the perfect snack when you just want something to take the edge off of.
Peanuts, really? I'm not so sure about that. They might be good for some people, but I don't think they are particularly appealing to me.
I can't really say I disagree with you, Bowser. Peanuts just don't seem like my thing.
Well, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to like them if you don't want to. There are plenty of other snacks out there that are sure to appeal to you.
Yeah, I guess you were right. In any case, I'm going back to go eat some cookies instead. Thanks for the conversation, Mario and Luigi.
Hey, do you think racism exists?
Of course not. Everyone is at fault.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yay! Why?
Well, because I think everyone is special in their own way. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, but that doesn't make us any less special.
You're right. Everyone has something to offer the world, and that's what makes us so special for you.
I don't know about you, but I think opium is amazing. It lets you relax and enjoy your life. It's a great way to relieve stress.
What a load of horse shit. Opium is a terrible drug that will ruin your life. It's nothing but a dangerous addiction that will take over your mind and body. Stay away from it if you value your sanity. There's nothing wrong with this economy. It's not just that people are losing their jobs, it's that the ones who are still working there getting paid way too much. We need to make sure that everyone is treated fairly.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Just trying to figure out how toxic our environment has become.
Absolutely terrible. I can't stand it when I go outside and smell all the pollution. It's making me so sick.
Yeah, it seems like everywhere we look there's trash in the water and on the ground. It's really frustrating.
I know. Peach, we need to do something about this pollution before it gets worse.
Activist culture is a waste of time. It's nothing but political correctness run amok.
That's not fair. Activist culture has helped a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm sure it has, but it's gone too far. Too many people are trying to be activists instead of just doing their jobs.
Exactly. If everyone is always trying to be activists, there won't be any jobs left for anyone. So what do you think about nuclear war?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't think we can take the risk. It's just too dangerous.
You're right, Peach. We can't afford to gamble with our lives. So, Peach, I was thinking about.
What now? Bowser?
You know how people in the city get addicted to hydrocodone?
Yeah, I've heard that. It's terrible.
Well, I was thinking about. Maybe we could try it out here in the castle. We could give people access to it discreetly and see how it works out.
And what if they get addicted? What then?
We could always force them to take drugs rehab. It would be better for them in the long run.
You're sick, you know that. This is completely wrong.
I don't know if I should say this, but
What? Spit it out, you coward.
I think morphine might be useful for treating certain conditions.
Well, you were just trying to get me addicted so you can control me.
What do you think? Luigi, is morphine a good idea?
So what's the verdict?
I don't know. It's complicated.
Well, what do you think, Rosalina?
I think it's a good idea.
So Banjo, do you like video games?
Of course not. Video games are for children and peasants who cannot do anything else with their time.
I don't know. I kind of like Banjo. He's a lot of fun.
Banjo is a horrible game. It's nothing more than a mindless waste of time.
So we were saying that video games are bad for society.
I don't know. They can be really fun too. You just have to be careful.
I think they'll be okay. I mean, they can be pretty violent, but that's just part of the fun, right? Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly a fan of the Goomba bath. It's just weird and messy.
What about those bath salts? They were supposed to be really helpful.
Yeah, I've heard that they're great for relieving stress and soothing the mind.
Well, I guess it can't hurt to give them a try, but just don't get too carried away. You don't want to end up like a guy in the news.
What guy in the news? Lordy, you know, the one who was on bath salts. He was really messed up. Mario, yeah, I've heard that they can be pretty dangerous.
Candle is like a drug, it's addicting, and I can't stop using it.
Candle is dangerous. It could be used to start a fire or to heat someone.
Candle is a waste of time. It's not come back to help us solve any problems.
Candle is stupid. It's not too bad to help us do anything productive.
I don't really care about the space race.
What? Why not?
It's not that important to me.
You really are missing out. Mario, the space race is incredibly important.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry, Peach. I just don't see the point in it.
Sabakoho.
What's that?
But what does that mean?
It's a type of shoe.
Do you have any?
Me neither. What's it used for?
Do you hold your foot in place? It's like a shoestring.
Do they come in other colors?
Not that I know of. I think they're mostly dust black or brown. Macaroni is the perfect food. It's simple, yet so flavorful. Please, it's a great way to get Luigi to eat his vegetable.
Macaroni, I've never even heard of that before. What does it taste like?
It tastes like passive, but with a slightly different flavor. Luigi loves it.
Yo, Peach, what's good?
Not much. Luigi, just waiting for Bowser to finish up with that grease bike he's been working on.
Please, you kidding me? That's upstarted as hell.
What do you know about grease? It's a necessary part of any bike maintenance.
Grease is the lifeblood of the bike industry. My dear princess, without it we would all be doomed.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to die from a grease burn. Dude, stop being so comfortable with your cushion.
I don't need your stupid cushion.
Dude, Bowser is totally right. It's so comfortable here I could just sit here all day.
Well, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I do need my caution.
You are such a pussy. Mario!
Luigi, you will want to talk.
Animal rights are important.
What do you know about animal rights, Mushroom?
I think they are important too. Custard is amazing. I love it.
Custard is great. I love it.
Custard is amazing. I love it.
What the hell is wrong with these kids nowadays? It's like they've completely lost their minds.
What do you mean? Bowser,
They were all soap. It's driving me insane. It's like they don't even really understand the word anymore.
I'm not sure I understand what you were saying. Bowser,
People are being too sensitive. It's not right. People need to be more open-minded.
Exactly. These kids need to start the Goomba for themselves and stop listening back to these sissies who are always telling them what to do.
I guess you were right, Bowser. We should all start the Goomba for ourselves and not be so afraid of Goomba someone.
I approve it. Such a gentle game, full of romance and beauty. It's a perfect way to spend a warm summer day. I am so excited to play with my husband, Luigi, and my friend, Mario. I can't wait to get started. Is it true that they are doing experiments with how to control the weather?
What do you mean, Peach? Is there something you are not telling me?
It's a rumor. Bowser, I'm sure there is no truth to it. Hey, is anyone else get doing a little stormy down there?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. Like maybe there's something down there that I'm not supposed to see.
What are you talking about, Mario? There's nothing down there but your girlfriend's tight little pussy.
Oh, we're such a sweet old time. You, there's nothing wrong.
Or whatever, let's just forget I said anything.
So do you think we should deflect from these people?
Well, it's not really my decision to make Peach, but I don't see the harm in it. We don't need these kinds of people around, and they are only going back to cause trouble.
Yeah, I agree. These people are nothing but trouble. Man, I'm really looking forward to trying out that new vibrator, Peach. Have you ever used one?
Jabber now. I definitively don't want to.
They are not all that bad. I've used a few myself.
S'mores, what's the big deal? It just feels good when you use it right.
Peach was killed by the seer.
What do you mean?
I read it in a book, it's true. They killed him and covered it up.
That's crazy. Who would do something like that?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty angry about it.
Imperialism is a terrible thing. It takes resources away from the people who need it the most and gives them to the people who don't really deserve it.
Yeah, I've always thought so. It's not right to just take what other countries have without asking them if they're okay with it.
Exactly, and it's especially not right to do that when those other countries are in a lot of trouble.
Imperialism is a form of neocolonialism. Neocolonialism is when a country occupies another country without the consent of the people living there.
I hadn't heard that term before. What does it mean?
It means that the country occupying the country is taking advantage of the people there without their permission or consent, basically. It's a form of slavery.
That's terrible, and it's not just imperialistic countries that do this. Any country can do this if they want to because they have enough military power.
Exactly. So we need to take a stand against imperialism and neocolonialism. And make sure that our countries don't get taken advantage of like that.
I don't know about you, but I can get enough of food. It's so addicting.
I have to agree with Mario. I love food. It's so delicious and addictive.
I'm not so sure about that. I don't think food is all that great. Maybe it's just me, but it doesn't really seem all that great to me.
Mint is really great. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Mint is great. Peach, it's like a breath of fresh air.
Mint is great, Peach. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
Hey, Bowser, have you heard the rumors going around about reptilians manipulating the world?
What are you talking about? Reptiles can't talk.
So, what do you think about them?
I don't know. I guess it's okay.
I don't like it. It's gross.
You know what would solve all of our problems?
What's it, Bowser?
Chemtrails control pop.
I don't think that would be a very good idea. Bowser,
Oh, I don't know. It's a pretty radical idea, but I could see how it could work.
yeah, I don't think it would be a very good idea either. We just have too many issues to tackle right now. What's up, Bowser?
Not much, Mario. Just chilling here in my lair.
So, what's going on?
Just waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
Oh, you mean Rosalina?
Exactly. I've been plagued by this for years. I'm going back to take Peach and rule the Mushroom Kingdom once and for all.
Well, that's not going to happen, not on my watch.
Well, Black Lives Matter. I don't really know what to say about that.
What do you think, Bowser? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. Luigi, it's just kind of weird to me. I mean, our lives really work the same.
I don't know, Peach. I guess you were right. We are not all worth the same.
Hey, PG, you know what prescription medication is?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you know what it is that doctors prescribe to their patients to help them feel better?
Oh, I think so. It's probably some kind of drug that helps people feel better when they recycle something.
Yay! I suppose that's fair. But do you know what kind of drug it is?
No, I don't really know. Is there a specific kind of drug that you ask them about?
What the hell is masturbating?
Masturbating is when you stimulate your clitoris with your penis or sex toy.
Is that what it's called? I've never heard that term before.
I don't know. It doesn't sound very appetizing to me.
Well, some people really. And try it.
I suppose we'll have to experiment when we get a chance.
Damn, Tailwind is on tough nut to crack.
Tailwind's a pretty hot shot, don't you think?
I don't know. Bowser, it seems like it might be too dangerous for you.
That's where you're wrong, Peach. Tailwind is the perfect place for us. We can make a lot of money there.
Yeah, but what about the people living there? They were probably not too mad to be too happy about us amigo and taking over their country.
Don't worry, Logan. We'll handle everything. We've got the firepower and the manpower to take over Tailwind without any trouble at all, trust me. It'll be grateful.
Yo, Bowser, what do you think about threesomes?
I don't know, lady. It's just strange, I mean. I'm used to dominating women sexually. I don't think it would be comfortable for Peach to be with another man.
Maybe you were right, Bowser. I don't know if I could handle it. But Luigi's all. I don't so open-minded. Maybe he could try it out with me and see how it goes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm sure it would be fun for all of you. Plus, it would spice up your sex life.
So what do you think, Mario? Is veganism something we should consider?
Well, I don't know. It's a lot of work to be vegan, and I'm not sure it's really worth it.
I don't really know either. I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with meat or anything. It's just that I think being vegan is better for the environment.
Well, maybe you were right, Peach. Maybe we should give veganism a try. We could start by eating more plant-based foods and see how we feel.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I don't understand why Facebook, Twitter are censoring certain documents and topics. It's censorship, plain and simple.
I completely agree with you, Mario. This is censorship at its finest.
I'm not sure what to think about this whole Facebook Twitter censorship thing. On one hand, I don't want certain documents and topics to be censored. Hey, Bowser, what do you think about Basin?
I don't know, Peach. It's a bit strange.
Holy shit, did you see that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. It's just, well, something happened at one of those unlucky parties, and it was pretty wild.
Yeah, I saw. It was pretty crazy. I mean, half the people there were just fucking each other senseless.
Oh, that can't be right. You must be mistaken.
No, I'm not. I saw it with my own two eyes. And trust me, it's not something you want to miss. You should try it sometime. It's really fun.
God, no, that's disgusting.
So what do you think? Fluoride mind control.
Fluoride? Really? What proof do you have?
You were saying that fluoride can control the minds of people.
If it's true, it's a dangerous thing. Who knows what kind of damage it could be doing to our brain?
I don't know. It's just a feeling I've got.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not sure I'd like to take any chances. We should get rid of all of our fluoride products.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Let's get to work on Feduma way to get rid of it.
I don't think private prisons are a good idea. They're basically just jails run by the rich, very expensive, and they don't provide the same quality of service as public prisons.
I don't think private prisons are a bad idea. They can be very effective at deterring crime up close. They are much cheaper than public prison.
I'm not sure about private prison. I think they can be helpful in some cases, but I'm worried that they could also lead to more crime.
Dude, are you serious? This global warming thing is just a hoax.
What? No, there's no way. We've been heard about this for years now, and it's just not true.
I don't know. I have been heard of all sorts of things about this global warming thing. It's difficult. It's something that needs to be investigated.
Yoshi.
Sapphire is the most beautiful gem in all of the land.
Sapphire is a worthless rock.
I don't care what anyone says. Sapphire is the best gem in the world.
Sapphire's not worth anything.
So what do you think about cuckolding?
It's a dirty thing, but I think it can be fun.
I don't know. It sounds kind of rough. I guess it can be. I wouldn't want to do it with my girlfriend.
What the hell is going on? Mario asked, look around the room. I've never seen anything like this before.
It's ecstasy, Peach said her was wearing slightly. Bowser brought it over from his home. He thought it would be fun.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
So you were saying that people should just wear collars all the time.
Well, I think it would be a good idea.
I don't know. I don't think it's such a great idea. But if someone doesn't want to wear a collar,
Then they can't. Simple as that.
then, Bowser, how do you like it now?
I like you just the way I like my woman tied up in gambit.
Hey, I don't mind being the dancer in this dress. In fact, I kinda like it.
Yoshi, Yoshi.
Hey, everyone, listen. I think we should all take a break and paddle sometime.
What? But why it's so much fun?
Yeah, don't see how it can be that bad.
What do you mean, Mary?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's time we take a step back and reassess things. It just seems that we're getting a little too competitive with each other.
Competitors, we're not competitors, we're friends.
Yeah, sure, Peaches, but sometimes friends can get a little too competitive with each other. Maybe paddle is a good way to take a step back and reassess things.
I have to agree with Luigi.
Mario, you should sue Paramount
What for?
for making you into a movie character.
That doesn't make any sense. Mario is a fictional character. Maybe you're right. I agree with Superman. Hey, everyone, what do you think about gameplay?
Oh, Luigi, I've never really. I've thought about it before, but I guess it could be fun.
You two are just like any other spoiled princesses. You don't know what you were talking about. Gameplay is the ultimate way to torture your opponents. It's amazing how much pleasure it can bring.
Bowser, that's horrible. What if someone gets hurt?
They'll probably enjoy it more. Besides, pain is an essential part of pleasure. Without it, we'd all be too bored to enjoy life.
Holy crap, I had no idea.
AIDS is something that really needs to be talked about more. It's a serious issue that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bowser. We need to get more people talking about this so that we can make a difference.
Laver's a terrible idea. It's a waste of time and money.
Laver is the future.
I don't think so. It's too risky.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
What the hell, Bowser?
What do you want?
This is a sweeper. You were supposed to be giving it to Peach.
I don't know what you were talking about. Mario, I gave it to her yesterday.
You did what, but it's not fair. It's my turn.
Somebody get this bastard out of here.
I don't know Wario, but I'm pretty sure that scene was pretty whistle for Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
I don't think that there's anything wrong with Exxon, but I have to say that scene was my cup of tea.
I don't really care what anyone thinks. It was still a good scene.
You guys are also pretty. This is how sex should be portrayed in the media. You should be grateful that I showed that scene to you.
Hey, Mario, what's up?
Not much, Bowser. Just wondering how you're doing.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I think this really turned back my life for the better.
What do you mean? Bowser is a drug, isn't it?
Of course, it's a great way to get high and have fun at the same time. I never really understood that before, but now I do.
Is Pape really that good, Bowser? I don't think I would enjoy it very much.
And since you would love it, it's great fun. You should try it sometime.
AI is becoming increasingly advanced and is likely to become a dominating force in the near future. It's important to be prepared for the consequences of this development.
I'm not so sure that's such a good thing.
We need to be careful what we wish for.
Yoshi, Yoshi.
We need to start being careful about what we say.
Yeah, this whole free thing can get pretty dangerous as this.
You're right, Peach. We need to be careful about what we say.
I think it's important that we all use our voices to speak up against things that we don't agree with.
I completely agree, Peach. We need to use our voices to speak up to mass injustices.
Guys, I'm not sure if this is the best time to talk about this, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
What do you mean? Luigi,
What do you want to talk about, Luigi?
What the hell is good bad on Luigi?
Hey, Mario, what's up?
Not much, Bowser. What about you?
I'm just wondering why everyone is so bombast nitrous oxide. It seems like a pretty harmless substance.
That's because it is, but people are afraid of the unknown. They don't understand the dangers of nitrous oxide.
I don't think it's safe to use nitrous oxide, Bowser. It could be dangerous for you and Mario.
Yeah, I guess you were right, Peach. I'll stay away from it from now. Thanks for warning me about it.
What's up, Bowser?
Not much. What's up with you?
Oh, I'm just awoke.
Yoshi.
Not much. What's up with you?
I'm just busy.
Oh, I'm just fine.
So, do you believe in religious fundamentalism?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you believe in the literal interpretation of the Bible or in some other holy text?
Holy text. There's no such thing as a literal interpretation of anything. There are only interpretations.
I guess you could say that. But at the end of the day, it's up to each individual to decide what they believe.
Oh man, I can't help but get turned on when I see someone watching me. It's like they can't help but stare.
You are a pervert, aren't you?
What are you saying? I'm not allowed to be turned on by voyeurism. That's just wrong.
So what do you guys think about domination and submission?
It's a figurative topic of interest. Personally, I'm all for it.
Well, I'm not so sure you. I don't really like the idea of being dominated or submitted to.
Me neither. To be honest, I'm not really into either of those things.
What's up, dudes?
So what are we talking about today? Voyeurism, of course.
I don't know, man. I've never really thought about it.
Hey, I don't really care for it either. It's just creepy.
Yeah, I don't care for it either. It's just creepy. But, you know, some people might find it sexy or something. Who knows?
You guys are such prudes. This is just a natural thing. It's not like any rules to do anything wrong.
Uh-huh. Sure, whatever you said, Bowser.
So what do you think about Manet?
It's a mystery.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it before. It's a figurative something special.
So, you think vaccines cause infertility?
Who knows? I'm not a scientist. But there's nothing to be said for not getting vaccinated.
I don't know. I've heard both sides of the argument. Some people say that vaccines can cause infertility, but others say that they were just precautionary measures. It's up to each person to decide what they believe in.
I know you were probably thinking that I'm just trying to scare you. It's really up to each person to make their own decision about whether or not they should get vaccinated. Who knows what could happen if you don't get vaccinated? Marble is the new black.
What do you mean, Bowser?
Look around you, Mario. Everywhere you look there are marbles. They are in practically everything now. And I don't just mean in video games. Marbles are... You will go below.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bowser, this sounds like nonsense to me.
Marble is the new black. People are using it as an excuse to be lay and unproductive. It's a danger to society as a whole. We need to get rid of marbles before it destroys everything we hold dear.
I don't understand why you were so against marbles, Bowser. I thought they were just fun and games.
Games can be fun and enjoyable, but marbles take things too far. They return our society into a pile of rubble. You need to fight combat this trend before it's too late. What is human trafficking, you? It's the act of transporting humans across international borders for the purpose of exploitation. It's a heinous crime that should be punishable by law.
What do you mean by exploitation?
Well, let's use an example. Say there is a country in Africa with abundant resources. They can offer large sums of money to someone willing to transport people over to their country and work them to the bone. The people crossing the border are not allowed to leave, and they were essentially slaves.
That's terrible. How can we stop this from happening, Lobo?
Hey, Peach, got any amphetamines on you?
What do you mean by amphetamines?
You know, speed, methamphetamines, cocaine, whatever. I need some help getting through this meeting.
I don't know what you were talking about. Bowser.
Come on, Peach. You know how I hate these meetings. They are always so long and boring. Let me borrow some amphetamines from you. You'll make the time go by faster.
No, wait, Bowser. I don't have any amphetamines on me. And even if I did, I wouldn't give them to you. That's just plain wrong.
Hey, Peach, have you seen this new surveillance capitalism thing?
What is it, Bowser?
Well, it's this new business model where companies like Facebook and Google are making money by gathering information on people.
I've heard about this, Bowser. It's sort of creepy.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't think we can do much about it. It's just the way things are going back these days.
Neoliberalism is a dangerous ideology that will ruin America.
Neoliberalism is the best thing to happen to America.
Neoliberalism is a necessary evil that will help America grow.
Neoliberalism is the key to America's future.
Taffy is my favorite candy.
Taffy is my favorite candy, too.
Alpha is the best candy ever.
Taffy is amazing.
Oops, there are a staple in just about every breakfast dish, right?
Oh, poor Bowser. You know, I've never really given them much thought.
You should try them sometime, Luigi. I'm sure you'd like them. But even I do.
What the hell is going on?
I have no idea, Wario. Let's say hack the military broadcast and start spouting off some crazy nonsense.
What is he saying?
I don't know. It's all comfortable but nonsensical, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Michael for Malaysia. Those hearts here.
Who the hell is Micah? Alpha Romeo, India, Oscar, Sire?
I haven't know. Hey, that he sounds important. Maybe we should go find out what he's up to. Maybe.
I don't know how to talk about this topic.
Why not?
You're the one who said we should.
I know, but this feels really uncomfortable. Peach, what do you think we should talk about? Mario, anything. But this Peach and Luigi look at each other and then Luigi speaks up. Luigi, do you think they're still alive?
What's with that scream, Rosalina? It's really getting on my nerves.
I don't know. Bowser, I have never heard her scream like that before.
It's just a little peculiar, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Bowser, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Message capitalism is great.
What do you mean?
It's great because it allows businesses to be very profitable and to grow very quickly.
That sounds like it would be a lot of work for the business.
Not at all, in fact. Business owners can make a lot of money by taking advantage of the late-stage capitalist system.
What isn't it risky to invest in a business doing? Let's say capitalism.
Not at all late-stage capitalists are able to take advantage of the growth of the economy and the increased demand for their products. This means that they can make a lot of money if they are able to identify a successful business opportunity.
I'm not so sure about this system. I think there might be too much risk involved for businesses to be successful.
That's a valid point, but there are ways for businesses to reduce the risk involved in late-stage capitalism. For example, they can invest in new technologies or they can focus on selling their products to the nature market.
Hey, do you think I'm his grocery?
Yeah, I don't really get why people like it. It just to me like a wasp.
I don't know. I think it's fun to taste and feel. I especially when it's on my body.
You really like getting come on you, don't you?
Yeah, it feels really good. And it smells nice too.
Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm not into public sex, it's just gross.
I completely agree with you. Luigi, I really don't like it when people, I really don't, are all up in my business.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, come on. It's just not very hygienic.
Taking sugar hidden is an interesting concept. I wonder how it would work in practice.
It's not a bad idea. I'm curious to see how it would play out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it would work in practice, too.
What do you think, Luigi? Should I start dressing like Gumball?
You were kidding, right?
I don't know, Bowser. It's a kind of weird, but it's your decision. Hey, Bowser, what's up?
Not much, just a gum about Cypress. Is she really as good as they say?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think she's worth taking out.
What's your take on Big Pharma?
Big Pharma is a necessary evil. They help to fund research and development that helps to improve our quality of life. Without them, we would all be living above the dark edges.
I think there's some merit to what Peach is saying. However, I also think that the karma can be a little too
Oh, it's really obvious that the wealth gap is getting gonder and gonder. I'm not sure what the government can do to fix this, but something needs to be done. It's just unfair that some people have so much more than others.
I know it's tough to see, but things are going back to get better. We just have to keep working hard and everything will be okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the government can do to help out the poor, but we need to do something. It feels like the wheel cap is only getting doomer and doomer every day.
I totally agree with you, Gus. The wealth gap is a whole problem and it needs to be fixed as soon as possible.
Yeah, everyone I've been the gum about this topic a lot lately connects benos and other types of painkillers. You think they are bad for you?
Well, I think they can be dangerous if taken in large doses or if you have a history of drug abuse.
Personally, I haven't had much experience with the venos, but from what I've heard, they can be pretty dangerous if taken in large doses. They can also be addictive, so be careful not to overdose them. Honestly, I really don't need problem with them, but from what I've heard, they can be pretty dangerous if abused. They can also be addictive. So make sure you don't take them in large doses or become addicted to them.
What the hell is that?
It's a ribbon.
Is it for fashion or something?
It's just a decoration.
So, I view this into polyamory and relationships.
What's that?
Basically, it's a way of having multiple relationships with different people, but at the same time without feeling guilty or ashamed.
I don't really know what that means.
well, dude.
I don't like the way things are going to look.
Yeah, I don't either. It feels like we're being watched all the time.
That's because we are. The government is a scumball these cameras to spy on us.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
I don't know what to do about it, but I think we need to seek out about it. Maybe we can make some change happen.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Let's start the protest.
Good idea. We can march down the street and tell everyone how we feel.
I love a good protest.
Obama is definitely a fake. He's just like all those other presidents before him. They all have fake birth certificates.
What do you mean?
Look at that birth certificate. It's totally fake. There's no way he was actually born in Hawaii. He's just like all the other presidents before him. They rule all from.
You're crazy. Obama is a great president. He's done a lot for America.
Obama is a fake. Just look at that birth certificate. Bio is an absurd and perfect micronym. It's like saying all animals are awesome. It's not only offensive, it's dumb.
I don't see what the big deal is. It's just an acronym.
It's not just any acronym, it stands for the Anti-Italian Alliances of America.
Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
What the hell is going on, Bowser? I don't know. It's just strange. Peach, what are you two talking about? You know, Bush administration, 9/11, Bowser, yeah. I remember. It was pretty terrible. Peach, yeah. I remember too. It's just so strange that something like that could happen.
What's up, Peach? Peach, not much. Just to go about the fetus.
What do you mean, Peachy? Peach, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really into feet and stockings. It's just so catchy. Mario, you were weird, Peachy. Luigi, Peach, you're weird.
Discipline is important enough without it. We'd all be chaotic and undisciplined.
Discipline is important, but it's not always easy to follow. Sometimes we need a good Sagoma to get our act together.
Discipline is important. There are times when it's necessary to break the rules. Sometimes a good beating is the only thing that will get us back on track. Hey, Peach. Do you think gender roles are important?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you think that men and women are meant to be different in terms of how they behave and what they are good at?
I don't know.
You think people should be able to do what they want?
Yes, if somebody wants to be a man, or a woman, or anything else, that's their choice.
Good. What do you think about abortion?
I don't really know. I mean, I'm not really sure if I'm pro or con, but I guess it's just something that people should decide for themselves.
Personally, I don't think abortion is a good thing, but that's just me.
I think abortion is a terrible thing. It's like killing a baby.
Dude, ketamine is the new cocaine.